Hey yo, I'm gonna remove your scary pumpkin.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
How do you cancel? No. Oh, fuck. Shit. I actually meant to cancel it. What is going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and in today's video we will be doing some extreme farming. Legit almost every raid, or legit every raid in this video is above 1 million loot. Like loot as in gold and elixir. It is lit, yo. It is lit, yo. But before we do that, I've got quite some loot in the base, and to start off with that, I'm gonna collect 1.5 million gold elixir and 7.4k dark elixir in my treasury. So 3, a 2, a 1, a blah, 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 blah. Right there, that was so delicious. Now we have 3.9 million gold, which we are going to upgrade our second last giant bomb to max. You can see we got this giant bomb to 4, this one to 4, this one's going to 4, and then we need these 2, and that's it. So we're gonna upgrade this one in 3, 2, 1. Blah! Right there, boys. That was sexy. And then we can't do anything else with our gold, but we have elixir. So with elixir, I was planning on upgrading a wall because my next thing in my lab is in 6 days and 11 hours. So 3, 2, 1. Right there. Oh, that was so sexy. And that's legit all the loot we have. So I'm going to show you guys some sexy replays. Some of them are not live, 2 of them to be more precise. And yeah, so I'll be right back with that sexy stuff, boys. So hopping into the first attack right here, you can see we have 550,000 gold and elixir, as well as 7,000 dark elixir. And honestly, I just had to attack this base. He's town hall 10 and he has level 6 walls. That's horrible. So as always, I get both hounds in, spread those balloons out just like I spread your mom last night. Woo! And I got the minions in the back, dropped the haste. I dropped the freeze a bit too early. I find I shouldn't have dropped the freeze on that left inferno, because now, like, I should have held it for a bit longer, but it does not matter because honestly we just destroyed this guy. We did not get a 3-star, but we got most of the loot. So right here we did not take out the town hall, but my strategic thinking, I was like, yo, we gotta find a way to take out the town hall, bro. We gotta get the town hall, because the town hall has some loot in it. It has like 50, no, not 50%. It's equivalent to 1 storage and like maybe like 1/10 of a dark elixir storage. I don't know. It's something like that. So you can see I dropped the wall breakers, and watch this. This is so sexy. And I'm like, if I place my queen, knowing this dumb bitch, she's gonna go for that goddamn gold mine. So I placed my king on the gold mine, and he's just gonna rack up those collectors right there and dark elixir drill, and then it's gonna make a sexy path for my queen to go right towards the center. So I throw everything in, throw the bad bitch queen in, and then you can see she takes out the enemy king, queen, I don't know what that was, and then she takes out the gold sword, shoots the shit out of the inferno tower. I use my king's ability, and then look at this. It is just so sexy. I got most of, or not most of the loot, but I got a ton of loot. I took down the town hall, which gave me a lot of loot, used the queen's ability, and she even got 2 shots off of the dark elixir storage, and then she just got absolutely wrecked right here. So I end the battle. And as you can see, I got 430,000 gold and elixir plus the 300,000 bonus. And hopping into the second attack, we have once again 500,000 elixir, 440,000 gold, and it's a dead town hall 11 base. So this was super sexy. Once again, I tried to do something different this time. I was like, you know what, I'm using my haste. I'm using them too early. So you can see I haven't even used any spells yet, and I'm almost in the core of his base. I'm almost like right up there. So my first haste dropped, as well as the freeze, because 4 Teslas will just slap the shit out of my balloons. So drop the freeze on those Teslas. I dropped another haste, and I dropped the freeze because I thought that my balloons were gonna go towards that air defense. And do you guys know how killer, how bad wizard towers are to balloons? They just poo, poo, they just kick the shit out of balloons. Like, especially if they're in groups, your balloons are gonna die. They're just gonna get fucked really fast. So right here, as we know, I'm going for loot, and I save that one minion for the town hall. So I dropped that minion up top. I dropped the king, dropped the queen, dropped a rage because I had an extra rage, and I saved my spells for too long. But it actually turned out pretty well. So my queen's still under rage, and I'm just gonna say the queen, when she's under a rage spell, she is a beast. She's got like her boobs grow to like an extra 50% in size, and then her damage is just poo poo poo, just kicks the hell, just kills everything. And you can see she's close to dead over here. I use the ability, and then she slaps the other queen right in the face, and then she takes out that last elixir collector, which is good. And then she just ends up dying on, not here, she takes out the altar and the army camp. She just takes it out. It's like bam, they both die at the same time. Then this last minion, the OG minion that took out the town hall to get us the 2-star and extra loot, dies by the wizard tower, and we end up with that much loot with another 300,000 bonus. And then this raid right here, it wasn't the best. It was still good, of course, but it wasn't as good as the 2 other raids. Now this raid was probably the worst, and you can see I zoomed in. That's because I tried spreading out the minions, but then it zoomed my screen in, and I just hate it when that happens. But right here, I drop a freeze on the queen, the infernal tower, and 1 air defense, which was a really good freeze. I drop a poison too, and then I drop another freeze on that. I did not get the air defense, but we were pretty close, and it doesn't really matter because the balloons still kick the shit out of the infernal tower. And yeah, this was looking really sexy. And then at this point I was like, how am I gonna get my queen to go to the town hall? Because once again, knowing this crazy lady, she's gonna go for the army camp. So I dropped the wall breakers in. They take that out, and then that last wall breaker got through. He just took the wall out, and he checked for traps for me. There was no traps, which was good. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna drop my hog and then 3 wall breakers to distract the expo. And that did not work out because, I mean, I still took the wall out, but the hog rider was too slow and he just messed everything up. So watch this. I put the king in. Once again, I fail. I try to put the minions on the army camp, but the archer tower just took them down, or took one of them down. And then I use the king's ability. I take out the army camp so that the queen goes for the town hall, which she will right there. And then right there, that was super sexy. And also, you guys need to watch this. My queen, I don't use her ability for like literally the last second. Like legit, this was some last second stuff. Look at this. She's facing the expo, right? You're thinking I'm gonna use the ability. I'm a straight up savage. I don't even use the ability. I just take it out. Look at this. Look how close she is. The cannon is targeting. Did you see that, bro? Right before that cannonball hit my queen, I popped the ability, and it didn't do anything. That was just straight up savage. I end the battle right there, getting me 250,000 gold, 210,000 elixir with the 300,000 bonus, which brings it above 1 million loot. Right, there wasn't much dark elixir, but I'm going for loot. And that's actually made it for today's video. This was so goddamn sexy. I got so much damn loot. And actually, if you noticed, the state I am right now was in the intro. I recorded the intro after I did all this, which is kind of weird. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be uploading much more often because I do not have school anymore. So I'm going to try to get like 4 to 5 to 6 videos out a week, which will be super sexy. And yeah, so good day, good night, goodbye, and good afternoon. Yeah, yeet!